Hey everybody, this is the extended part 2 of my question and answer session number 3. If you haven't seen the first part of this, click here. Otherwise, I'm going to continue on, and I got asked some really awesome, thoughtful questions this time, and 2 of them were extra interesting, and that's why I've split them off and I'm doing the second video. The first question was, if you can create your own boy/girl group, who would be the members? And any singer from any company is available. You can mash up artists from SM, YG, JYP, etc, etc. So I literally sit around all day messaging my K-pop fan friends talking about, hey, wouldn't it be cool if this artist and this artist teamed up, or if this subgroup were to just magically form out of thin air, or if these 2 artists were to collaborate. It's one of my favorite things to do as a producer, is sit around and just think about like who would sound cool together, how I would produce them, what kind of music I would do with them. So this kind of question I think about all the time, but someone finally asked me directly about it, so I really had to think about it and formulate my answers. And so I ultimately came up with 4 groups, or 4 teams, 2 guy groups and 2 girl groups. And these aren't necessarily my favorite singers or the best singers, but there is a rhyme and a reason for why I put everyone in each group. And I'm sure if I pick these again in like 2 or 3 weeks, the lineups would probably completely change. But for right now, this is who I'm picking, and I've put way more thought into these 4 groups of people than I probably should have, but this is just something that I geek out over. I really think these groups would make some awesome music. I would love to produce any of these groups in any combination. So let me walk you through the groups. I'm not going to give a whole lot of my reasoning behind why I put these people in each group. If you guys would like to talk about that and discuss it, leave it in the comments section. I'm really excited to hear what you guys think and maybe your guesses as to why I put these people in the groups. So I'm not going to talk about why so much just yet. I'm going to leave that up to you guys, and I'm looking forward to reading those comments. So group number 1 for the guys, I've got Hyun from Super Junior, Junho from 2PM, Onu from SHINee, Top from Big Bang, N and Leo from VIX, and Key also from SHINee. Team 2 for the guys would be Ken from VIX, Taemin from SHINee, Donghae, and Inhyuk from Super Junior. I mean, you can't really split them up, can you? Zico from Block B, and Yuno from TVXQ. How's that for an odd combination? But think about it for a minute. Really try to imagine how these voices and these performers would sort of play off of each other, and maybe you'll see where I'm coming from. And by the way, I'm not necessarily ranking these groups, and I didn't like put all the best singers in the first group and then all of the next best singers in the second group. I didn't do that. I tried to balance them out quite a bit. So don't be surprised about who's where. I wasn't doing it in like just a top ranking and sticking all the best people in one group. I really tried to think about who would fit well and make a really cool group. So that's why these are a little strange. Okay, for the girls, the first group, I've got Taeyeon from SNSD, Hyorin from Sistar, Mina from Girls' Day, Soyeon from T-ara, Seungyeon from Kara, and Hyosung from Secret. I think that would be a pretty amazing group. Even if they didn't get along and even if the music didn't really click, that would just be an amazing group. And then my second girl group would have Yeonjung from T-ara, Jian from Secret, Luna from FX, Wendy from Red Velvet, Donna from The Grace, Boa, and believe it or not, Hyuna from 4 Minute. Now, I'm just going to let that one sink in. I think that is definitely my most far out there group out of the 4. But again, just sort of think about it. Imagine what these groups could do, both performance-wise, dancing-wise, and singing-wise. And maybe you'll see where I'm coming from. And again, I'm really looking forward to reading the comments about what you guys think of these groups and why maybe you think I grouped these singers with the people that I did group them with. Now, the second of these really extended and interesting questions that I got was, okay, I want to get creative. SM has given you a chance to pick 5 individual artists of theirs. They can be mixed genders, and they will let you choose a concept, direct the MV, pick choreography, and most importantly, what type of music they will produce. Okay, go. Wow, this sounds exactly like my producing dream job, basically. So I have thought about this, but I thought about it a lot more, and here's my answer. In my SM supergroup, I'm putting in Onu from SHINee, Luna from FX, Taeyeon from SNSD, Kyuhyun from Super Junior, and Boa. Now, if I had to pick like a backup 6 member, that person would be Changmin. Actually, I feel like he should be in the group too, so I would probably make this a 6-person group and stick Changmin from TVXQ in there as well. But the question was 5, so I had to make the cutoff, and sorry Max, you're not in it. As far as the concept, I would definitely go for something really hard-hitting and intense, kind of like keep your head down, but I would also want it to be more futuristic and maybe a little less medieval with all like the fire and dungeons and everything like that. As for the choreography, I wouldn't really know what to do with that, so I would just make sure to hire the best choreographer that was doing the type of thing that I just like to look at. And as far as the choreography is concerned, I would probably want it to end up looking kind of like a cross between SNSD and Super Junior, if that makes sense. And as far as the type of music, I would definitely go for a really, really upbeat dance track, but it would have to be vocally driven and vocally based, and I would try to weave some of the most complex, crazy, intense, and epic sounding harmonies in there that I possibly could. So it would definitely be a track that you could dance to, but at the same time, the vocals would really carry it. So in other words, it would probably sound the most like a cross between a SHINee, VIX, and Secret song, but I would also want to include that really rich group vocal sound that groups like SNSD and Super Junior seem to accomplish every time. And as far as the fashion in the music video, I just generally like to see really futuristic, classy stuff. Something really cutting edge, but also kind of formal. I don't know, that's just what I like. And the follow-up question to those two amazingly detailed questions was, if you could join any K-pop group, which group would it be? And my answer to that would have to be Super Junior. So I hope you guys enjoyed these 2 question and answer videos. I tried to get to all of your questions, but there were so many, I'm sure I missed some of them. But I will hold another question and answer video very soon. I won't take so long to get around to it. So if you guys want to start leaving new questions in the comment section of either of these 2 videos, I'll definitely add those to the next video, and hopefully I'll be able to answer everything for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed these 2 videos. Please like, comment, subscribe. That really helps us out if you can do that, and I'll see you guys next time.